Hi YouTube friends, it's Diaper Kiddo Jason, and I wanted to do a sort of special video this week because we are on vacation. We are going to be going to Georgia, and so I wanted to do a little video throughout the week. I'm going to be filming some different interesting things. We're going to visit my in-laws, so that should be fun. You'll have to forgive me, I'm a little congested today. I guess allergies or something, like I've got a lot going on up here today. But I'm going to be filming throughout the week, and then I will upload this at the end of the week. So, today is the first day of our vacation, it's Monday, and I don't work, so I'm always on vacation, but my husband is also on vacation now. And so we're getting some projects done today, we're getting ready to pack up, and then tomorrow we're heading to Georgia. So that's going to be the video for this week. Alright YouTube friends, we are on the road. We are headed towards Georgia, and Domino is very happy that we're going on vacation. She's super excited about it. And my husband's here driving. He doesn't like to be on camera, but he's here. And so we are on the road, and we're on the interstate. It's going to be a long drive. We're looking at probably about 4 hours, maybe a little longer than that. So we're going to stop at the state line once we get to that point and get out and stretch our legs a little bit so Domino can get some water. And other than that, we're just going to drive and drive and drive and drive until we get to Georgia. So I will check in with you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, we have made it to the Georgia State Line Welcome Center. It's been a couple of hours since we left, and we stopped so that Domino could get some water, and now we're going to get back on the road. Alright guys, we made it to Georgia, and we are here at my husband's parents' house, and so I will check in with you guys a little bit later. We're just getting settled in and unpacked, and so I'll check in with you later.
Enter the vault and take the contents before time runs out.
Domino, are you trying to kill it? Are you trying to kill it? Alright, YouTube friends, it is afternoon on the 4th of July, and it is super hot here in Georgia. We're going to be grilling tonight, which is kind of fun. I'm looking forward to it. We're having steaks, and it's supposed to be raining soon. Hopefully it'll cool it off some. But so far it's been nice. I've been a little sick, actually. Like earlier yesterday I talked about being really congested. Well, I got really bad last night. So you can kind of hear it in my voice. Like my voice is a little husky and harsh. But I'm actually feeling better than I was, other than I'm sweating so bad because it's so hot. But I am actually feeling a bit better, which is good. And so we're going to enjoy grilling tonight and probably have a pretty relaxing week. And then on Friday, myself and my husband and his parents are all going to go do an escape room, which should be a lot of fun. So far it's been a really relaxing vacation. We haven't really done a whole lot yet, but we've only been here a day. And we're going to be here today, of course, is the 4th of July, so happy birthday, United States. I'm not feeling super patriotic these days, but yay, 4th of July. We're going to be here through Saturday. And Friday is when we're doing the escape room. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So I will see you in a little bit. Hi again, YouTube friends. So I have to be really quiet because it's like 1 a.m. So hopefully you can hear me okay. But I wanted to just kind of update you guys. Sorry for the shadow. But I wanted to just kind of update you guys on like how the trip is going so far. So today is July 4th, or I guess it isn't anymore. But before midnight it was July 4th, American Independence Day. And so of course we celebrated today. Like my father-in-law grilled, made steaks, and we had potatoes and broccoli and white wine sauteed mushrooms, and it was really good. And so this morning we kind of split off and went to do errands. My husband went with his mom to the grocery store, and they had to pick up some stuff for the meal. And then I traveled with my father-in-law to the local butcher shop to pick up some sausages to grill. And I got to ride in his convertible, which was like super awesome because I think I've only gotten to ride in it once or twice over the years. So I really enjoyed that. But unfortunately, I'm gonna pay for it. Like, I don't know how well this is gonna come across on camera, but like I got a really, really good sunburn going. So like it's definitely gonna start hurting tomorrow. Like it doesn't yet, like there's no pain or anything, but I'm sure by tomorrow I probably will be feeling it. But otherwise it was like a really fun day. Like, okay, so I'm not like super patriotic, like by any means, especially right now. Like, okay, this is not going to be like a political rant, and my channel is not going to turn politics, but I'm not really happy with very many of the things going on in my country right now, and unfortunately I don't see that changing anytime soon. So it's really hard to be pro-America right now, but I did enjoy spending the time with my in-laws, and so we grilled, and then afterwards we played some games, and then unfortunately the neighbors decided to set off some fireworks, and when they did so, it really upset Domino. She doesn't like loud noises, and it also upset Thistle, which is my in-law's dog. She's a little Westie,
and so they were both getting really agitated. So at one point, just like randomly, we ended up moving everything into my mother-in-law's walk-in closet, and we sat on the floor and played games and had the dogs in there with us, all of us except my father-in-law, to try to get the dogs calmed down because there are no windows and it's really quiet. It's in a central part of the house, and it really did help. And of course, like 6 times I made the joke that this was the first time I'd been back in the closet since middle school, which I thought was terribly funny. Nobody else did, but I thought it was terribly funny. But we did have fun. It was a lot of fun. And that was pretty much the extent of our evening. Like I love my in-laws, and I'm very fortunate to have them. I'm glad that I get along well with my husband's parents, but I knew when we were coming that this wasn't going to be like the most exciting vacation ever. So like earlier in this video, you guys saw scenery, part of the drive from where we live in Central Florida to where they live in Central Georgia. And so you saw it's like all rolling green grass and trees, and it's very peaceful, but there's not really a lot there, nothing exciting. That's a lot like what it's like to visit my in-laws. It's very peaceful and it's very relaxing, but we don't really do a whole lot. And so, hopefully this isn't going to be like the world's most boring YouTube video, like I'm afraid it is. But we do have plans for this week. Today was, well, technically not anymore, but before midnight, today was Wednesday. On Friday of this week, we're going to go do an escape room, which I've never done that before, and I'm super excited about it. I love mysteries. I think British murder mysteries were literally the best things ever invented. I could tear my way through every Agatha Christie novel ever. I love the, what do I want to say? I love the game. I love playing the game and trying to solve the mystery before the detective. Okay, sorry, there's a shadow right here that's making me crazy. Let's see, that should be a little better. But I love playing the game. I love solving the mystery before the detective in the story does. And it's something that you guys don't know about me is I am literally the least observant person on the planet. And yet, when I'm really bringing my focus to bear, I pick up things that nobody notices, just minor little, the way something was said or something that happens in the background that you're not supposed to notice. I always notice these things. Somebody could be standing behind me with their hair on fire and I might not notice. But if I'm really paying attention to something, if I know that I should be watching for things, I notice all the little details. And so I love murder mysteries so much. And so I'm hoping that this is going to be kind of like that, where there's a mystery to solve. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. But that's really about it. I don't really have a whole lot of other, updates. And of course I'm going to continue to film throughout the week and hopefully make this be, not as boring as, it seems like it's going to be. But I'm all set for bed. I'm in bed already, and I'm pretty tired. And okay, so I have a guest room to myself. It's a really nice room. It kind of reminds me of hotel suite almost. And this is one of the guest rooms in the guest wing. My in-laws are pretty well-to-do. And so, this is a really, really comfortable bed. And it is, disturbingly high up. I thought our bed at home was really tall. But I don't know if you can really get the perspective. But, like, this bed is way tall. Like, I mean, it's above my waist, and Domino even has trouble jumping up here, and I've never seen her have trouble jumping over anything. Oh, excuse me. Like I said, I'm still feeling whatever this is. I am feeling better, though. I really am. I'm sucking down flu medicine like it's going out of style to try to, help with whatever this is. I don't think it's the flu. I think it's like a sinus infection, but I am feeling better. But forgive me, my voice keeps trying to crack. Literally, the only time I have a sexy voice is when I'm sick, because it gets all deep and raspy. But, like, the room is nice, and my mother-in-law has a walk-in closet big enough for several people to sit in comfortably, with a ceiling fan. And my father-in-law has a convertible, and, like, it's a nice house. So I'm definitely enjoying that aspect of it. And, like, this bed is, like, super comfy. And I mean, the nice thing is, because it's a separate, like, not even kidding, wing of the house, like, we have privacy. Like, we can close off a separating door that, like, separates this part of the house from the rest of the house. So, like, I don't have to, like, not wear diapers. Like, I'm in my Naughty Bear shirt. And I brought plenty of Tykables, which I'm slowly getting used to. Like, I don't, like, dislike them as much as I think I did at first. It's taken some adjustment, but, and I brought my pacifier, of course. And so, like, I can still, like, be myself. And the good thing about the Tykables is they're really quiet. Like, I will give them that. They're really quiet. I've been wearing the whole time I've been here, and, like, it's whisper quiet, like, nobody's noticed, but, so, like, that's good, like, because I wouldn't want to break my 24/7 streak. Like, I've been going steady since October 4th of 2016, so, like, my husband wasn't too sure about me bringing them with me and wearing them here, but it hasn't been an issue, like, not at all. It hasn't been a problem. So, like, at least there's that. Like, I can, relax and be myself, which is great. But my eyes look really blue under this light. Like, wow. Sorry, I'm tired and easily distracted, but I mean, seriously, really blue eyes. But that's, like, the only updates so far. So I will continue to update you guys throughout the trip, and, if anything interesting happens, then hopefully I'll film it. I got some pretty good shots of the dogs playing, which did my heart good, because Domino's lonely, and she doesn't get to socialize with other dogs very much. And the last time that we came here, she and her aunt, Thistle, really didn't get along very well. And so we were worried about how this trip was going to go, but it's been really good so far. So I'm really happy about that. But I got some good shots of the dogs playing, not that you guys care about that. And, like, I'll update throughout the week, and then hopefully more on the drive home. Like, I haven't told my husband yet, but I'm secretly hoping that I can just do the drive home and, like, with no pants, because that's, like, fun. I probably won't, but, because he would be, like, weirded out, but that's it so far. So, like, nothing majorly exciting, and I'm super tired, so I'm gonna crawl in bed, and I will continue this video tomorrow. So there should be a lovely transition, and in a moment, I will talk to you tomorrow. Hi again, YouTube. So I plan on doing a lot more video today than I actually did, which until now was none. Because unfortunately I'm really not feeling great. You can hear it in my voice. I'm very congested. And, like, I don't know what's going on, but I'm definitely feeling worse. Like, I'm starting to really feel sick. So, like, my plans for today were, kind of sidelined because I just wasn't feeling up to filming. But, I had originally planned on actually talking to you guys some tonight, and, talking about some of the recent developments that have happened that are really pretty cool. and unfortunately I just didn't really have that opportunity. So I wanted to talk to you guys just a little bit tonight, and then I'll pick it up again tomorrow. But like today was a good day, despite the fact that I'm definitely feeling a lot worse. We went to the mall here, my husband and his mom and I went to a couple of different stores, and one of those stores was Bed Bath & Beyond. We got some lotions and things like that. Sorry. I've already filmed this like 3 times, and every time I get about halfway through and then start sneezing uncontrollably and have to stop filming. So if that happens, I'm sorry. But we went to Bed Bath & Beyond, and we got some really neat stuff. We got some lotions, like I said, and some essential oils for our oil diffuser. Or diffusers, we have several at home. And then afterwards we went to the bookstore here in town, which I used to work at. I was one of the managers there for a long time, years ago. And it was really kind of depressing to see how far it's fallen from what it used to be. I've worked in a lot of bookstores, like not just campus bookstores, but like bookstores. And so it was really kind of disappointing to see it in the condition it was in. But after we did that, we took my father-in-law out to dinner in celebration of his birthday last week. And then we came back home, and while we were at the bookstore, we had picked up a couple of card games that we played, which was really nice. And then I just kind of wound down and couldn't keep going. So here I am in bed, sick. Like, I hope this isn't like anything more than just really bad allergies or whatever. But I'm sneezing, and I've got congestion, and my eyes are so red and itchy. Like, I don't know how well that shows up, but they're really, really red. But what I wanted to talk to you guys about originally today, that I didn't really have the opportunity to do, was I had a development. A very good friend that I've known for about a year that lives pretty far away, but not like super far. He's about an hour and a half away. He and I have been talking a lot lately, and I've sort of adopted him, and like, I'm not his daddy, but I am his uncle, and I'm planning on, at some time in the relatively near future, having him up to us to visit, and, you know, spending an entire weekend of just being his parental figure, which I think is going to be awesome. I've been a daddy before, and I was a really good one, so, like, I'm looking forward to this. And he's such a good friend, and I just love him to pieces. And so being able to do that for him is just going to be amazing. It's going to be such a good experience. So I'm really excited about that. Like in general, I definitely identify more as little than big, but certain people for some reason just really bring the protective, nurturing parental figure out of me. And my nephew is definitely like that. Like, I just adore him and want to give him just the best experience. And I'm going to go into more detail in a different video, like a full-length video. But I just wanted to kind of share that with you guys because I'm super excited that that's happened. And this is somebody that I really love and care about as a friend as well. So being able to do that for him is going to be just amazing. Oh no, here comes the sneezing. Hopefully not, but maybe. So, yeah, this is so aggravating. But that's my, like, big development, and I've been talking to him a ton over the past about the past week. And, you know, we've sort of hammered out what our relationship is going to be. And I'm just really excited for that. So we'll see how that develops. But other than that, I really feel like I'm going to sneeze, but it's not coming out. So far, so good. But other than that, nothing really big has happened today. I hate this so much. But other than that big development, which is a really big thing, it's something that I care about very much, and I really want to go into it, and give it the proper length of discussion to talk about with you guys. So that'll be another video separately. But that's been the big news today, so to speak. So I'm planning on picking up tomorrow and filming hopefully a lot more tomorrow than I did today, if possible. Like, it just depends on how I'm feeling, but I really want to feel better tomorrow, because tomorrow is our escape room, and I've never done that before, and I want to do it so bad, and I want to enjoy it, and I'm really worried about how I'm feeling and how that's going to impact my enjoyment tomorrow, but I guess we'll see. So I think that's really all I really wanted to address tonight. Like, not really, because I had a whole video planned that I wasn't able to do, but just for this little update. Let's see. I mean, I'm still like rocking the Tykables, which I'm so on the fence about them. Like, I can't decide if I like them or not. Like, one minute I think I like them, and the next minute I don't. And a lot of that has to do with how stiff they are, and I don't like the plastic, like, at all. But, the pattern is just so cute, so it's like I can't decide. But I'm all set for bed. And it is really cute. Like, it's not the most comfortable diaper that I've ever worn, but it is really cute. So, I don't know, I've got a whole case to work my way through before I really have to decide, I guess. But other than that, not really a lot of updates. Like, that's really it. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut the video short now, and I will resume tomorrow, hopefully. And if for whatever reason I don't film tomorrow because I'm just too sick to do it or something, then I will substitute an explanation for why I didn't film later. But then after tomorrow, Saturday, we're actually going home, and as much as I love this room, like, I'm ready to go home. Like, I don't feel good, and I want to be back in my own apartment and have my things and, my Comfort Dry 24/7s that I didn't pack any of for some reason, which I really am regretting, because, like, especially when I'm feeling sick, that's my comfort diaper. So, but I did bring some of my cloth diapers. I have one from Equables, and then one from Dependico that I think I've shown you guys. Like, the one is rocket ships and the other is pirate puppies, and I brought those with me. And so, like, when I really just need a break from the Tykables, I go to those. But that's like the extent of what I wanted to share. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to bed now, and hopefully I will feel better tomorrow. So hopefully I will see you tomorrow. Hi again, YouTube. So yeah, last night was something else, huh? I'm definitely feeling better today, like noticeably better, significantly better from last night. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night because, well, I was really feeling bad. I think it was, I don't know, sometime after 5 a.m. before I finally fell asleep. So I only really got about 5 hours of sleep before I had to get up. But I'm feeling better, and I sound better, and I can breathe, and I haven't taken any of the flu medicine stuff that I've been taking. So the tiredness from not getting enough sleep can be fixed with caffeine, and the fact that I'm feeling better is amazing. So it's a little after 1:30 right now in the afternoon, and we'll be doing our escape room in about 4 hours, so I'm really excited about that. And then I'm really eager to get back home. Like, I mean, I've enjoyed visiting with my husband's family, but it's been a very quiet week. Like, not a lot has happened, and I'm just ready to go home back to my stuff and not be quite as bored, I guess.
I mean, like, I've enjoyed it. Like, I don't want to give you guys the impression that I haven't enjoyed coming and visiting them, but I'm just more than ready to go home. So that'll be tomorrow. Like I said, the escape room is tonight, or this afternoon rather. So I'm really eager for that. I'm so grateful that I'm feeling better. Like, you guys can see, this is almost exactly 12 hours from when I recorded the previous segment of this video, and you can see the noticeable difference in my energy level and in my color and in my voice. Like, I almost sound like a normal person again. So I'm just very grateful for that. But definitely eager to go back home. And I'll be posting the entirety of this whole week worth of video on YouTube probably tomorrow evening after we get back in. I'm going to work on editing some tonight so that I can have it sort of ready to go as quickly as possible after we get home. But yeah, it's been an interesting week. Go figure, I would get sick on vacation. I have like one more piece of interesting news to share. Like, I don't want to jinx myself, but a friend of mine, who's a very dear friend, who lives in the Pacific Northwest, he randomly decided to talk to his boss about me, to try to get me a job as a freelance video editor working from home, remotely, for this company. And so his boss would like to have a phone interview with me on Monday of this coming week. So thanks to you guys and to YouTube, I have a lot of recent video editing experience. So I think that'll be super. So we'll see what happens. And like, I don't want to get ahead of myself. Like, if it's not anything, that's fine. It would be a few hours here and there, so we're not talking about a lot of money or anything. But it would be a really good experience. So I'm kind of excited about that. But that's my big update for today. So I will check in a little while, and yay for feeling better. So I will see you soon. Hi again, YouTube friends. So today was a good day, and as you can probably tell, I'm feeling a lot better. Like, whatever was going on last night, I think is mostly past. I'm breathing better. I didn't have to take any of that flu medication today. And my voice is starting to go back to normal. Like, sometimes it sounds a lot more normal than others, but it's definitely starting to go back to normal. So I wanted to tell you guys how the escape room went. It was so much fun. I wish that I could have taken my camera in with me to show you guys some of what we did. But unfortunately, when we got there, we found out they had a rule of no phones, no cameras, and no timepieces. So, unfortunately, I wasn't able to film any of it, but it was a really cool concept. Our family were a group of bank robbers who had broken into a bank and had 1 hour to be able to get into the vault and take everything that we wanted before the employees showed up to stop us. And so there were a lot of things that had to happen. We started in a small office room, and to be able to open the vault door to get onto the other side of it, we had to hack a computer, we had to find a key that was hidden in the room, we had to open some lockers, get some combinations and figure some puzzles out, including one that was binary code, which thank goodness I know binary, but we had to do all of this and then get into the vault. And then once we were in the vault, we had several safes that we had to open, and we had to disable the security. So it was really very cool. Like, I really enjoyed that. Unfortunately, we did not escape the escape room. Right at the end, we had about 7 minutes left, and we had broken into both of the safes, and one of the safes contained a locked bag, and we had to pick the lock with lock-picking tools. And none of us have ever done that before, and so my husband took a stab at it, I took a stab at it,
And then my father-in-law took a stab at it, and unfortunately he got the lock open 1 minute and 50 seconds after time. So I guess we were caught. But it was still so worth doing. It was so much fun. We had an amazing time. And then afterwards we went to a really nice pizza restaurant and had some really fancy pizzas. And then came back home and we sat around and talked for a while. So it was a really good day. I know this hasn't been the most exciting vacation adventure video that you've ever seen on YouTube, and I apologize for that, but I kind of knew when we were coming, sorry about my hand there, but I kind of knew when we were coming that it was going to be a really quiet week, and that's really a good thing because my husband especially, he's been really stressed with work. He works way too much, and so he really needed some time away. So it was a good thing that we were able to do all this, and I'm happy with how the week went. We had a lot of fun. We got to spend time with the dogs. I'm so proud of Domino. We've never taken her on vacation before, and she's never really been around other dogs before, and she handled everything so well. Just amazing. I'm so proud of her. That is my very good girl. So I'm really happy about that. I'm glad that I'm feeling better. And I'm glad that we had this time. So earlier in the week, I got a call from my husband's boss, from his company's HR lady, I guess, wanting to set up an interview with me. And I've tried all week to get back a hold of her and haven't been able to get in touch with her. So I guess I'll find out on Monday when I'm going to have this interview. And I'm kind of nervous about it, not because I'm worried about getting the job, because I will or I won't, but if they offer me the job, I don't know that I want to take it. I love the idea of going back into a clerical position. I like the idea of working for my husband's company, but the schedule is Sunday through Thursday from 5 a.m. until 1:30 p.m., and that means that our schedules really don't overlap very well. And so that's going to be lost time with him. And I'd really prefer to do something that was Monday through Friday, typical office hours, 8 to 5. And so I don't know how I feel about this. And I feel like if I accept the position, then I definitely have to take the position and I have to stay in it for at least a long time. So that I'm not reflecting poorly on my husband. So I don't know if I'm going to take it or not. I want to go to the interview and talk to them and find out more about the job before I make that decision. But that's something that will come when it comes, and I'll figure it out then. My other job opportunity with the freelance video editor, I need to email the person back and let him know that I'm definitely interested in an interview. He offered me an interview for Monday, and unfortunately it's Friday night, so I'm not going to be able to get a hold of him before then, but it would be Monday afternoon for me. Because of the time zone difference, it would be somewhere around 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon as a phone interview. And I definitely want to do that, so I'm going to email him probably, tomorrow at some point and let him know, so sorry to get back to you late, I've been out of town, but I'm definitely interested in talking to you. He also wants to see some samples of my video editing, and unfortunately all of my recent samples are diaper related, so I can't really send him anything like that. So I'm going to have to put something together for him. But I'm definitely interested in talking to him and seeing where this leads. I'm more interested in that than I am in the job with my husband's company, just because this would be freelance work. The hours would be when I work them, and it would be working from home, so I wouldn't be missing out on any time with my family. But we'll see what happens. So good things on the horizon, I think, and if this is not the right job with my husband's company, then I will continue to hold out and wait. Because that was the agreement that we made whenever I quit the bookstore, was that I was going to find the right job, a good job, one that would fit me. And so I want to talk with him some more, with my husband some more about it, and kind of see where his heart is at right now. But I'm 50-50 about it. We'll see. So that's really all of my updates. I was going to originally film this portion outside, in the beautiful neighborhood under the streetlights, because it's gorgeous, and I really wanted to give you guys some scenery that wasn't these two pictures. And unfortunately now it's raining, so like that opportunity is gone. But I apologize if this hasn't been the most exciting video, but it's definitely been something that I've needed, and I'm really happy about it. I'm happy about this vacation. So, but I'm also very, very happy that I'm going to be going home tomorrow, just because I missed my stuff. I missed my house, my little apartment, and my pillow. I missed my pillow. But that's sort of where things are at now. So I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm not going to film a lot of the drive home, because I already made you sit through a montage of the beautiful scenery between Florida and Georgia. So I'm not going to do a lot of that again. But I'm going to post this tomorrow night, so Saturday night of this week, and should have everything edited and ready to go. So I will see you guys tomorrow.
Hi again, YouTube friends. It's Saturday, a little bit afternoon, and we are on the road on the way back home. And Domino had a very full week, so she's trying to get some rest in. It was a really good vacation. Like, we didn't do a whole lot, but that's kind of a good thing. My husband and I both really needed to just have some relaxation and downtime. And like I told you guys, the escape room was a lot of fun. Like, that was the highlight of the week. Hi. Hey, baby. But we're also really eager to get home, get back to our belongings, and my husband is really excited to get back to his bed. So it's going to be a good thing that we're home. We are only really just now leaving. We're on the interstate, so it's going to be yet another 4-hour and change drive. But we really did enjoy the week, and I'm really glad that we were able to come. I'm super, super pleased with how well Domino did with my in-laws' dog Thistle. They both really enjoyed having each other around and being able to play. And the last time that we brought Domino with us, it was not a really good visit. She and Thistle didn't get along at all. So the fact that they were so good and they had so much fun and they played and they were nice to each other, that was really great. That was sort of the highlight of my week, was just seeing how well she did. So I'm glad that we came on vacation and visited my in-laws. It was a good week. It really was. But we are also glad to be going home now and going back to all of our things. So that's going to be pretty much my update. I will check in once more when we get home. Well, YouTube, we are passing through Gainesville, Florida, which is the home of the University of Florida, the Florida Gators. And it is sort of monsooning right now, because of course it is, because it's summer in Florida and it's between 2 and 4 o'clock where it rains every single day. So we're having to be really, really careful. It's been intermittent all the way home. I'll come closer so you can hear me. It's been intermittent all the way home, but it is really, really coming down. So we're going really, really slow. My husband is an excellent driver, so we should be okay. And it looks like it's clearing up ahead. For the moment anyway. It's been back and forth the whole drive. It's been either really sunny or just pouring. And now it's stopped again. But this has been sort of the drive that we've been dealing with. And I'm glad that my husband is driving because he's a very safe driver. Unfortunately, not everyone on the road is, so it's always a little nerve-wracking when you get through weather like that because people are driving, 75, 80 miles an hour through, torrential downpours. But we are pretty close to home. We're only, 40 minutes away from home, maybe. I will be glad to get out of the car and get out of this weather. But we are definitely closing in on home, and hopefully it'll stay calmer and not pouring like it was for the remainder of the drive. And Domino has been sleeping most of the way. The rain makes her snoozy. But we are coming up on home soon, and I will check in with you one final time once we are. Alright guys, and we are finally home. It was quite a week, I must say. The drive back was a little crazy and wet and super rainy, but we are all home safe, and Domino is very happy to be home. She's asleep under my camera tripod as we speak. So that's going to do it for this week's video. I will work on editing this together and getting it uploaded to YouTube as soon as possible. I know this wasn't the most exciting vacation adventure, but it was much needed, and I'm back in my Comfort Ride 24/7s. I'm super happy. I'm going to sleep like a rock tonight, but it was a good vacation, and I'm glad that we were able to go. So thank you so much for watching. Regularly scheduled broadcasts will resume next week. It'll be more normal stuff, probably posted on Friday. But again, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great summer.